Well, good afternoon, Raider Nation. And those of you that happen to be watching on the NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports, my name is Brent Johnson. We are here broadcasting live from Red Raider Field at Bacon County High School in Alma, Georgia. A huge Region 2 AA matchup between our Bacon County Red Raiders and the Jeff Davis County Yellow Jackets. Not only a huge region matchup, but this is a border rivalry, something that unless you're from here or there, you just don't understand. I'm sure there's other counties across the state and maybe the country that have similar rivalries, but I talk to my kids at school. We want to beat these guys in basket weaving and marbles. It doesn't matter. But a big game here today. We're fixing to kick this thing off here with the first batter, number 2. We're going to get some lineups here for you in just a moment as our Raiders enter this game 14-6-1, and JD is 15-5. I'll break down the region standings between innings here to come, but here we go as we lead off the game. We got I'll go around the horn here with our defense in a moment, as Tyler Altman is going to be the starting pitcher today for the Red Raiders, with Klein Nipper behind the plate. We got Washington to lead off. For the Raiders, but we're again waiting a lineup for the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets, number 2 for the Jackets. It's going to be 1-1 the count. This is a rainout game. Supposed to have played it. Actually, it was a rainout game Thursday. It was postponed from the week prior, actually before spring break. So it's a couple weeks overdue. Swing and a miss by Tyler for the first strikeout of the game, the inning. Big out for the Red Raiders. And when Tyler, the big lefty for our Red Raiders, when he is on, he's tough to hit. He's not extremely overpowering. But he has pretty good control, off-speed stuff, and he just gets it done. Another good pitch on that outside corner for strike. Looking for always consistency from the umpire behind the plate for both teams. Another strike 2 quickly on batter number 15, and I believe I have that lineup now for Jeff Davis. As big a rivalry as it might be, do want to give these young men credit. This is Hunter Foster for Jeff Davis. See if I can tighten up. I'm on my own for just a few minutes here. Supposed to have a couple kids show up. It's kind of hard on a Saturday. On the last notice, I'm going to bring it in just a little bit there so we can see the batter and the balls and strikes maybe there for you guys at home. Again, a game that's about 2.5 weeks overdue. Supposed to have played this past Thursday, but due to all the rain we've had the last 36 hours. This ball is hit to the third baseman. Fires over to first. Great play by the first baseman, as you can tell. As Holton is at first base. Noble's at second, Spires at shortstop, and Carver at third base. I believe, looks like Dial in left field. Ignacio Washington, big man, is in center field. And I believe it's Foster in right field. Swing and a miss. Great pitch by Altman. Again, 2 outs. My main man, Cameron Gibson, woke him up about 30 minutes ago to ask him to, by the looks of his hair, to get here and help me out. Again, Saturdays, weekends are it's usually free time. I appreciate this young man coming up. He is in my engineering and technology program at Bacon County High School. My sidekick, Mr. Shane Bennett, had planned to be here, but he has one of his children is involved in a prom. It's going to be that's just a tough play there for our third baseman. Not sure what the call would be. Ball took a big hop to the left. I'm not sure if he'd have let it go. It's one of them judgment calls. It's going to be, I'd probably scored a base hit, but I'm not sure how official keeper's going to do. But just one of them unfortunate plays. Ain't much you can do about it. If he had let it go, the umpire still may have called it fair. It'd have been a double by him just making the play there, though. Holds the runner at first, as we can tell there. Ball is ripped to the second baseman. Should be easy pleasy. First base. 4 up, 3 down for the Red Raiders. A good inning as we start. And one thing we've been doing is hitting the ball, so we're going to have to do that continued here. We played, elaborate on this a little bit more. We played Benedictine last Tuesday evening. The game was postponed due to light issues. They don't have lights on their field. Carried them to 9 innings. Score was 8-8. And again, I'll elaborate a little bit more on that as we go by. We're going to take a quick break here on the NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports, but brought to you by BCTV Production. Okay, Raider Nation, we're back here live at Red Raider Field as your Raiders are hosting the Yellow Jackets of Jeff Davis County. I encourage you, hey, if you're home and on your easy chair, wanting to watch this game on our network, I appreciate it, and our Raiders do. But if you're able to come down here and cheer these Raiders on, again, huge rivalry game, I encourage you to. It's a beautiful day, a little bit breezy. The sun's high in the sky, and just a great day for baseball. Washington leads off the game. And Anasios is a little change. He's gone from about 7th, 8th in the lineup to lead off. That tells me a couple things. That number one, he's putting the bat on the ball when he swings the bat. And another thing is he's drawing some walks. But this young man has a lot of speed on the base path. Currently has a scholarship to play football for Limestone College. Nearly took one for the team there. Count 1-2 now. This ball is going to be a base hit. Oh, what a great play by their right fielder. I made the call a little bit quickly. I think he may have been cheating in to gotten there that quickly. Of course, the ball was in the air a little bit longer than we'd wanted. But either way, great play by their right fielder for the first out of the inning. Brings up Dalton Spires. This is Mr. Everything for the Red Raiders. It's hard to believe he's a senior this year. It seems like he's been playing for 8 years. He started as a freshman. Tremendous shortstop. Does a great job on the mound as well as a pitcher. And no doubt he can put the bat on the ball, maybe get something going here early in this game. Dalton is right up on the plate as he takes ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball is going to be hit to the shortstop position. And there's a routine second out of the inning. It's going to bring Holton, number 9, to the plate. And again, I said I'd talk a little bit about the Benedictine game the other night. Our Raiders played very well. Aubrey Carter started pitching the game and pitched a gem, giving up some runs here and there through about 5 or 6 innings, and then some relief come in. But it was just a tit for tat. It was 2-2, 4-2, 6-4, back and two. Finally, this young man here, when the score was 6-4, he hits a 3-run home run that gives us the lead. Ties the ball game up, and then we scored another run in the 6th inning to take the lead, 7-6, and ultimately it was 8-8 into the 9th inning, which probably due to some probing from the Benedictine coach to the umpire, they decided to, for the safety of the players, to call the game, postpone it. We'll see about making that up in a couple weeks, or within the next 7 days actually, because just the time frame of the regular season being over. Had to postpone last night's game versus MCA till Monday, again due to rain, wetness. Wow, great pitch on that outside corner, called strike 3 on Houghton, which is very seldom that you see. The young man usually gets the bat on the ball some form or fashion, but that's, again, 3 up, 3 down there for the Raiders, and quickly we head to the top of the 2nd inning, and we're going to take a quick break here and be back in just a moment. NFHS Network.
Now bag number 7, Jordan Doverly.
All right, Jordan Doverly is to the plate now. His ball is hit sharply to the second baseman, Nobles, and he's going to make the play to second. A little stretch there to get that routine out. Again, these are the plays that you have to make against a quality opponent. They seem routine and seem simple, but with stranger things have happened.
Now bag number 3, Jonathan Heaton.
So with about 10 pitches thrown for Altman, he has 4 outs. Swing and a miss. Again, our Raiders are 5-3 in region play, and Jeff Davis is 8-2. Now they played two more games than us due to our rainouts and such. We haven't played. We got to finish the Benedictine game and then play MCA. But what it's going to boil down to is, if our Red Raiders can win out, we're going to put ourselves in position to be the 2nd seed. Great play there by our catcher. Sorry about not getting our camera in position, but Klein Nimper made a great play by the net for out number 2 in the inning real quick. That's a pitcher's best friend. They say a double play is, and it really is ultimately, but anytime you can get an out in foul territory, not giving that batter another chance at swinging the bat, is a great opportunity for the defense. Ball foul back for strike 1. Number 11 comes to the plate. Brown. Right now, the Raiders stand 4th in region play behind Benedictine, Jeff Davis, and Bryan County. We have to beat Bryan County and beat Jeff Davis, at least split with Jeff Davis. Again, we have to play them, I believe it's next Thursday at their place. So it's going to be a wild week that's going to determine, basically, again, ultimately it's going to determine 2 through 4 spots for our playoff. Swing and a miss. And that inside, great pitch. Again, this young man, Altman, last year was his first year as a Red Raider. He moved from the state of Florida. He is the son of former Red Raider Kurt Altman, Ronnie Altman's grandson. Some of you might be more. What a snag by Holton at first base. The short hop from Carver. But again, another play you got to make during these times, this time of this time of the season, with a lot of things at stake. Again, just a great defensive play there early for the Red Raiders, and we're going to take another short break as we go into the bottom half of the second. Score 0-0. All right.
Now batting number 2, Dawson Dow.
Dawson Dow comes to the plate. And you've heard me before talk about these young men as I was since ball's fouled way right. Dow may be a familiar name for some of you. It's Brian Dow's son. He's another former Red Raider. Graduated in 91. He was a lefty, a pitcher for the Raiders, a few years ahead of me. I just mentioned just a moment ago, this may stay in play. As the first baseman, nope, out of play. We'll have another chance. Quickly 0-2, though, the count. Kurt Altman, Ronnie Altman, he was a former Red Raider. He played ball back with my dad during that time period. Back in the 60s. Count 1-2. Bottom of the second. Another ball foul straight back out of play. This ball is lifted to the left field. And it's just a can of corn out there for that young man, able to make the play.
Now batting number 14, Clyde Nipper.
Nipper, another name that's familiar to Bacon County for producing ball players. Klein is a junior. Dawson Dow was a junior, is a junior, and so is Tyler Altman I mentioned earlier. He's still a junior. A lot of these young men have another year to go. Got some quality talent coming up in the 8th and 9th grade classes. This ball is going to be lifted into short left center. The shortstop runs back, makes the play. Again, the ball is not popping off the bats like we would like. But these two teams are getting sort of a feel for each other. Not that they don't know each other already. Altman's going to come to the plate now. Lefty on the mound, but bats right-handed. Another pitch right down the pipe there for strike one. Field looks really good. Coach has done a good job. See a few dark spots in the clay, but I haven't checked officially, but I'm assuming we've got somewhere between 1.5 inches and 3 inches of rain the last 3 days in our area. Swing and a miss. Altman takes a quick trip to speak to the coach down the third base line there. He's now back. Count 0-2 with 2 outs here. Bottom of the second inning. Ball is hit inside. It's going to be a play by the third baseman as he sucks it up and throws it over the first for that final out. Again, 3 up, 3 down for the Red Raiders. That's 2 consecutive innings. And no base runners for us. 1 hit for the Jackets as we move to the top part of the third inning. And we're going to take a short break and be right back on the NFHS Network. All right, here we go. Top of the third inning.
Now back number 1, Tyreek Miles.
Tyreek Miles is going to come to the plate. Take strike 1 from Altman. Well, I think right here. Good looking pitch. The catcher was set up on the outside. Tyler throws it across the plate. Sometimes the umpire won't give a pitch simply because it's not thrown really anywhere in the range of in the scope of where the catcher wanted it. And that's part of that's just baseball. Now he got the call right there for strike 2. There's the pitch for strike 3 on that outside corner that he wanted on the first pitch. So no harm done there. That's 3 strikeouts now for Altman. Sellers comes to the plate in that 9 spot. Lays down a bunt. I tell you what, this is a beauty. Great play by Altman. Really the only play that could be made. Holton made a great decision to peel out of the way, as you saw there on camera. Altman, being left-handed, just snatches it up with his hand, slings it over to first, covered by Nobles. It's textbook, folks, right there. Back to the top of the lineup for it's Kite, Justin Kite for JD. Oh, and he takes it off the hip. A little stinger there, I'm sure, for the second base runner of the day. Number 15, Foster, comes to the plate for his second trip. Great pitch on that inside corner. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if this may be one of the umpires we've had. Maybe not. We had a gentleman here that, man, he pitched the corners, or called the corners, and he was extremely consistent. Oh, great play by Nobles to get the out at second to end the inning. What a play by! He was able to knock it down, do what he had to do to get it to second. That's the kind of defense we're looking for. Just blue collar stuff. This is the Red Raider baseball we're accustomed to seeing. You know, we struggled first part of the season, put some doubts in everybody's mind about, you know, what kind of team we're going to have. A lot of high expectations coming into this year as we made it to the second round of the state playoffs last year, had a chance to really do some special things, and we really felt like we had going to have some opportunities this year. But early in the season, again, we struggled a little bit. But now it seems like we're playing some baseball that, irregardless of how this game ends up, we're playing some baseball that we've anticipated, And most of the time, this is when you want to peak as a team at the end of the season, heading into the playoffs, hopefully in a good position, looking for that first to second spot to host a game, at least in the first round, and then move on. But we're going to take a short break here on the NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports, brought to you most importantly by BCTV Production. All right, here we go. Foster, 22. Lane Foster's the reigning. He's a reigning first-team Region 2AA basketball player for the Red Raiders. Had a tremendous season with brand new coach John Bryan, J.B. Bergeron. Looking for even, again, better things next year with new philosophy. This ball's popped up high into the cool Georgia air here for the first out. This will bring Carver to the plate. Kind of like our baseball team this year, there's going to be some higher expectations next year for a younger team this year that's going to be aged, with some more experience next season. Ball is hit, right up the middle. Pitcher makes, again, a great defensive blue-collar play, knocking the ball down, able to make a play for the speedy Carver. Carver, another Bacon County High School athlete that has signed to play football at Limestone College. Peyton Nobles comes to the plate playing second base, and also he does a great job behind the plate when he gets the opportunity to catch. Ball's going to be low for ball one.